Hi guys, this is Jess with your all signs, your past person. We're going to look at each sign to see what's been going on with the past person since you've been gone. If you want to skip ahead to your sign, do check out the timestamps in the description box below. Let's get into it, and we're going straight to Aries. Well, since you've been gone, your person hasn't been in the best place, Aries. They've been stressed out over you, but they've gotten their wits about themselves. What the hell? They got their wits about themselves, so they are in a better headspace. They feel like the two of you could have been. You could have been. They wanted the two of you to be just that. And a part of them still feels hopeful that the two of you can be this. They do still want you back, Aries. Make no mistake about it. This person loves you, cares about you. They want to manifest you back into their life. They're either wanting you to love them again, or they're wanting you to accept the love that they have to offer you. So you have someone that is not in a great place. They're getting in a better headspace over you, but they definitely still want your back. That's for sure. That's what I have for Aries. Now let's look at Taurus. Taurus. They are either want to communicate or have been in communication with you. You might be hearing from them at any time. They've been fantasizing, dreaming, reminiscing about you, about the old times. Yes, very conflicted whether or not they should come in, conflicted about if things will work between the two of you, but it's almost like they can't help themselves. They want you. Yeah, they haven't been in a good place ever since the two of you have gone your separate ways. No matter if there has been, excuse me, if they've been the one that's been stepping out, they feel bad because they're trying to figure out how the hell do I get back in? How do I get back to my Taurus after I've behaved poorly? And if you've done them wrong, they do acknowledge the fact that you've hurt them quite a bit with your antics and your behavior, but they do still care about you. They still can't let you go. They want you back. They do. Secretly, you were their happiness. But they're not going to make a move. For some of you, I feel like some of you will hear from the person. You may already have been in communication with them. Okay. Now they're going to sit back and wait and see what your next steps are going to be toward them. Others of you, especially if you've done them wrong, they're not going to make a move, even though it's not nowhere near over for you and them. They may not trust you, so they're really on guard, but a big part of them wants you to come in and make it right if you've done them wrong. If they've done you wrong, either they've been in communication or they will communicate, perhaps. They also feel bad about how they left the situation between the two of you. They do feel really bad about that. That's what I have for Taurus. Now let's look at Gemini. They may feel like they've come to a conclusion. Either you've cut them out, they've had to cut you out. And it may be because it was too many people involved here. They think about you a lot. You are on their mind quite a bit. If you're thinking that this person they've moved on, they're with somebody. No, they're not. And even if they are engaging with other people, they still think about you. Even if they've moved on and they have a whole new relationship, they still think about you. It's something about you that this person still kind of thinks about in this connection. I do see that. Okay. You have someone here who has thought long and hard about if this could have gone long term. They still want it. I do feel deep down inside, but I keep getting strong third party. So that may have caused the problem here. They're holding back. Let me tell you one thing. I don't care how much they're holding back, how much they will decide that this isn't working and I don't want this and I got cheated on and whatever. They're holding back because they know that that's the best thing for them to do. There may be no coming back to you. It may be, crashed and burned and over. But make no mistake about it. I don't care how ghosts they have become, how quiet they are, whatever. This person reminisces about you all the time. I don't care how mad they are with you, whatever, they miss you. They may respect the fact that you have to put your foot down. However it went, they miss you. They think about you quite a bit. I almost want to say constant, but they do think about you pretty heavily. And they wish that the two of you could have worked it out because they feel like the two of you could have had something very long term, you and them, Gemini. So your past person is missing you. They're missing you. Yeah. You have someone who's missing you, who remembers the times or continues to remember the time that the two of you share. And I do feel like, especially if you're a Gemini man, this woman has a bone to pick with you. But even still, even in that, she misses you. That's what I have for Geminis. Now let's look at Cancer. Cancer, they feel like you're still home to them, even though they may be respecting your wishes or holding back quite a bit. They still feel like you're home, your family. You're more important and you are their end game, meaning we'll always be family. We'll always be connected. We'll always be. It's that type of thing. Okay. Well, yeah. Do they miss you? How does this look for missing you? They miss you immensely. They miss you quite a bit. What do they miss most about you? They miss almost like the connection that the two of you had because it would work so well, like hand in glove. You both knew that you had each other's back. There was a sense of stability and connectivity that they have not had since. And that's what is the most devastating part of it because they're not so sure if they'll ever have it again with you. They'll ever have it, or even have it with you. Some of them do watch you, but they've overcome some of the more toxic connections that they have with you. Their actions toward you will be reaching out, but it's like reaching out to see how you're doing from time to time. If you still are in their life, they're not going to necessarily just completely leave your life. They will still reach out and check in from time to time. You guys may have children. There may be a reason to, but if there are no other attachments, then do expect your person to not only reach out, but to reach out and kind of stay in touch with you from time to time. Even though they may be seeing other people, that sort of thing, they still will kind of like try to connect with you on some level. That's what I see for Cancers. Now let's look at Leo. Well, Leo, you have someone who, even though they think about you quite a bit, they may have been very confused. They think about all kind of stuff when it comes to the two of you. You have someone here who either, for some of you, they want to move on past the problems and try to start again. Others of you, they're moving on. They're moving on from the situation and trying to get in a better headspace. You may have someone, Leos, here who may have a bone to pick with you or who may feel like there's still some open-ended things going on that they haven't completely settled. And they may also feel some kind of way about you. This is someone who still has a bone to pick with you, I feel like. They may not like the way that you cut them off, the way that you handled the situation, the fact that the two of you are no longer. Okay, there may be bad blood between the two of you if there is some outstanding issues going on, like money, other things. It could be, family issues, that sort of thing. I feel like you have someone here who may still feel like they belong to you or you belong to them, that sort of thing. So even though the two of you are no longer together, they may still behave and act as though you belong to them. You are theirs and they're yours, that sort of thing, even if there was outside people. They acknowledge that there's third party. Some of you, this person does want to get back together with you, spend time with you, hang out with you, even though they're not going to say that. They will just allow the two of you to go your separate ways. But deep down inside, they do miss you. They want to hang out with you. They want to spend time with you. If this was a third party situation, they may feel like this is the reason why they had to cut you out, or you them, now that they know the truth, that sort of thing. If they've done you wrong, they want to come back, but they know that you probably will not allow them back, given the fact that there was outside people. And it seems like whoever, if this was outside people, it looks like it was significant. Like there was a particular person, not just people. Even if there were people, it's like a person. That was significant here between the two of you. So it's kind of what I see here. But your past person is they kind of miss you. They do feel out of sorts over you. They do still feel harbor some strong feelings against you. Here is what it looks like to me. And for some of you, you have someone here who is not going to, they're not going to just leave and say, okay, Leo doesn't belong to me anymore. No, they feel like you still belong to them no matter what. That's what I have for Leo. Now let's look at Virgo. Well, Virgo, you have someone here from your past who may have made up for lost time. They may have gotten out and been going out, doing their own thing. They may feel like they want to hang out with you, spend time with you. You may have already heard from your person. I get like someone that already came back into your life wanting to spend time with you. You may not be the only person that they want to spend time with, but there could have been communication that has already come in between the two of you. You have someone here who wants to talk about why they left or why you left and what happened, and whether it is about the two of you, it's about something that they've experienced, their own personal life, but they want to talk to you about what's been going on. And they do feel like, yeah, we can get, because communication is very important to this person. So whoever this past person is, they want to communicate, they want to get on the same page, and they feel like through communication, and they may be very clever with their words and how they communicate. That may be a strength of theirs, of being able to communicate and being able to make people see things their way and manipulating situations in their favor. I do get that, because they may feel like, oh, once we communicate, once we clear things up, then you'll see, then we can make it right. So it's just kind of like, for some of you, if you've done your person wrong, this past person wrong, they still want clarity. They still want to understand. They still want you to come and communicate and be honest with them and truthful with them and explain yourself, or giving them an opportunity to explain themselves, so the two of you can start to work on this. Maybe give it another chance, give it another go, see how things can work out between the two of you. Yeah, they miss you, Virgo. They long for you. They think of you. They just don't want it to be over. They want you to come in and apologize and make it right, or allow them to do it. Okay. The next moves, I don't see them necessarily reaching out to you. They will be very strategic and feeling like they need to remain in control or keep the upper hand here. So they could get a bit petty if you were to come toward them. They may even feel justified in their behavior as well, if they're being petty and spiteful, that sort of thing. But if you were to reach out to them, I do see them being on guard and ready for war, basically. Kind of ready for war, okay? You know, I feel like, here's this again, because I really feel deep down inside you have someone here that really wants the truth, so that the two of you can work past the problems. And I hear the pain. So if there's pain and problems, this person just really wants the truth. They want to communicate. Communication is very strong for this person. Communication is important to them. That's what I have for Virgos. Now let's look at Libra. Well, Libra, since you've been gone, I feel like you have someone who's been on edge, on guard, on defense. They still care for you, but they don't trust you. Okay. Or they may feel like you don't trust them. They always have to be on edge. They always have to be on guard. If the two of you are at a place of like separation, divorce, this person is secretly hiding money, or will be hiding money. They're preparing for this possible separation, divorce. They're preparing for it. And that's maybe the reason why they disappeared on you. So if, again, Libras, if you are in marriage or you have something to lose with this person, you might want to take some time and look at your bank accounts and see if there's anything missing, because this person is really getting their ducks in a row if the two of you should find yourself in court. If it's not that deep, then I do feel like you just have someone that they're pissed, and I feel like they resent you to an extent, because it's like, you did this, now you've left me in this place, right? Either where what is out there is nothing compared to what they had, or you gave them no other choice. Like, you literally gave them no other choice. They don't want to be single. They don't want this to be over, but they either feel like they're getting literally a morsel of you, or they regret the fact that they fucked themselves so bad that now they're in this place that they can't get out of, this singlehood. And it's like, Libra won't take me back, and that sort of thing is what it looks like to me. You have someone here who isn't the easiest to express their emotions. They're very secretive. They really like to focus on tangible things rather than their emotions. They're at a crossroads right now. They don't know what they should do when it comes to you. You have someone here, Libra, who from your past, who may feel to some extent like they won't bow down and apologize. They won't. It's something about their pride that they won't bow down. They're not going to. If anyone does, it'll be you. It's that type of thing. So again, it seems like they have a bit of a grudge against you, and their pride is pretty heavy, but at the same time, they resent the fact that the two of you are where you are, because they don't want to be there. It's what I have for Libra. Now let's look at Scorpio. Well, your person I can honestly say your person is not in a good place. They have peaks and valleys. They're in their feelings quite a bit. They've been making a decision, and they may even indulge in things to cope with this situation. But they've been deciding to hold back. If you haven't heard from them, it's because they're making a conscious decision to hold back, and they may drink, smoke, or do indulge in things in order for them to kind of numb themselves from it. They wish that the two of you can repair this. They're still hopeful that the two of you can work it out and come back together. Do they miss you? I feel like this person is patiently waiting for you. Yeah. They're patiently waiting for you to allow them back in, or they're waiting for the day for them to come your way. Because I do get they may be coming your way. They intend to communicate. For some of you, they're not going to communicate. They're going to just quietly make a decision to let this go. But others of you, this person is going to communicate, even though they may feel like they can't trust you, or they need to guard themselves against you, or they feel like you're going to be guarding yourself against them. They're still going to reach out because they do miss you. And I feel like you have someone who wants long term. Okay. Yeah, this person wants to make things right. That's what it looks like to me. They want to make it right. I feel like, secretly you have someone who wants a relationship with you, who still wants a relationship, or who wants a relationship with you. So since you've been gone, you have someone here who's kind of, just been hanging in there. Very hopeful. Could be a spiritual person, someone who prays and is a very faithful individual. So they may have a lot of faith that the two of you can work this out and get back on track. And they may feel like you're waiting for them. Like, yeah, Scorpio's waiting for me to come back. It's that type of thing. Especially if this person has been a dirty dog. So they may know that, you haven't let them go completely. That's what it looks like to me. That's what I have for Scorpio. Now let's look at Sagittarius. Well, Sagittarius, I feel like you have someone here who perhaps is overcoming the toxic connection. It's still very toxic. If they have any vices, they're getting a better hold of them. They may be getting a better hold of their toxic connection with you. So they're getting a hold of that. If you're not in communication with them, then this person, you still linger in their mind. heavy. Thoughts of you still plague them. They still feel tied and stuck to the situation to some extent here. Even though they're trying to get in a better place or a place, they're still very much tied to you. You literally own their mind. You own it. You own it. They're kind of, I get someone who's a bit resentful toward you. Like I said, another sign, they're a bit resentful toward you because they may feel like you've done them wrong. They're not pleased with how you've behaved or what you've done to them, but they do still care for you. You know, you have someone here who may feel like, no, I don't miss Sagittarius. No, I want to get as far away from Sagittarius as possible. Mind you, if you haven't heard from them, they've been up to no good. But I feel like deep down inside, this person either wants to just heal from the situation and move on, but they also want you. I feel like this person could be very angry because they want it long term, especially if you cut them off. They want it long term. They may feel misunderstood to some extent. Yeah, they may feel like, I just get like, they may look at you and feel like you are arrogant. You arrogant bitch. Sorry, Sagittarius. They may feel like you're a bit arrogant, like you didn't care. You had this lackadaisical attitude toward them. Like, they could come, they could go. It doesn't really matter. I feel like you have someone who may feel like you have no clue how many times that they've cried over you. They've been stressed over you. You've stressed them out. You've had them in their head thinking about things. And I just get someone here who may see you this way, like, and they won't budge and they still want to be challenging toward me, or they feel this way toward you now. Like, now my boundaries is up. You can't bring them down because I will not allow you to get the better of me. You have someone here, unfortunately, they have such a feeling toward you that is not healthy for them. So they may think back at you and think all the things that you've done toward them. And that's not easy for them to deal with, but they miss you. Some of y'all are going to get back together with this person. Honestly, some of y'all are, and possibly have a baby, get married with them. They miss you big. And oh my, I knew it. And they love you big time. They love you big time. Actions toward you is going to want to work this out. That's what they want to do. You could get a text message, phone call from them. I do get some type of a message wanting to work on this. So they're kind of pissed in a way because just like I've been telling all the signs, they may be mad at you, Sagittarius, because of the way that the situation was left. I get big time your attitude toward the situation, your behavior toward the situation. They're not pleased about. They may feel like you're wrong and you're strong, or you just want to be arrogant and strong. It's something about this flipping, egotistical attitude that you give off that just turns them off, and it makes them angry, and it makes them, I'm just going to say, dislike you. I heard something way worse than dislike, but dislike you. But at the same time, they miss you. And at the same time, they know that they love you. And there's a strong connection between the two of you. So, damn. Sorry for that man or woman. I don't know. It's a lot of feelings coming up off of them, but what else is new? That's what I have for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what have you guys done to this past person? I keep saying the same thing with a past person who has such gripes with you. Man or woman, Sagittarius, man or woman. That's what I have for Sagittarius. Now let's look at Capricorn. This person, Capricorn, may feel like you are happy to be single. I kind of almost get like Sagittarius, like they may have felt like you looked down on them. They weren't worthy of you. This person does not have closure. They want closure. And if you've been hearing from them, it's like they a part of them kind of want closure, but they can't handle closure because they really don't want this to be over. So they don't want you to say that you don't want them. They just want you to want to work this out. They also may need some honesty from you. I don't know if who you're with now is who you were with them, and now they want to know the truth. They want to know, did they ever matter to you? Did you ever want the same things that they wanted? The things that you've talked about, the things you guys agreed upon. They need to know, was this all a ruse? Was it true? Did you ever care about me? Did you ever freaking want me? That type of thing. They feel like you owe them. Either they want to do right by you and to please give me another chance to make this right, or God damn it, you owe me and you need to come and make it right. Even though I may be still mad at you, you need to make it right. And they may feel like, yeah, I get somebody who is also, damn, they going through it. Capricorn, what did you do? Is this a stalker that we've been seeing for months? This person's going through it. This person is not happy. This could have been a third party. And I keep getting like, you cheated on them. Maybe they cheated on you and they have regrets now. The grass was not green on the other side if they did cheat on you. But if you cheated on them, it's hard for them to get over this. It's hard for them to get over the fact that you let them go. It's hard. Whoever this person is, it's like a lot of little pieces that is not clear to them. Even if you sat down and then gave them every answer to their questions, they'll still look back and be like, but wait a minute, because this may not have ever happened to someone like them. This may be the first experience they have had. Whatever this experience is, maybe the first time. It's like, what the fuck? So you have someone who is having a hard time getting closure, who's having a hard time accepting that this is over, and who's having a hard time with you not getting that you need to make this right. That's what I have for Capricorn. Now let's look at Aquarius. They've been resting, getting used to this thing called singlehood. Yeah. They do miss you, Aquarius. They think about the times that the two of you have shared. They thought this had a lot of, they thought this could go the distance. Okay. Since the two of you have been gone, they still want you in their life. Even if it's as a friend, that type of thing, they still want you in their life. They're mad. They're upset. If the two of you are at odds or going to court, that sort of thing, they're going to fight you with everything they have. Know that. If the two of you are on your way to court, they're going to fight you with everything. But they also feel like either you need to make it right toward them. This person kind of has a gripe. They also may feel like they want the truth. Everybody wants the truth. Shit. They're not making any actions towards you, Aquarius. They're trying to either stay away from you. They're trying to stay away from you. I kind of get deep down inside. They may not want any problems. You two may be headed to court. I keep getting that. And this person is just not happy. There's a part of them that definitely misses you and kind of reminisces about this, but they also feel they just are angry. So it's hard for them to make sense of it. Now let's go on to Pisces. Let me hurry up really quickly for Pisces. Don't get mad at me, Pisces. Everybody had a quick reading. Since you've been gone, Pisces, how have they felt about you? Well, they feel like you're happy that they're not with you anymore. They've been stalking you and watching you. They want to still give to this. The problem, Pisces, is that you may not be the only person. So there's more than just you. They've been waiting, and while they've been waiting, they've been kind of in their feelings, going through the motions, depressed, peaks and valleys, not sure if they should reach out, not sure if you will accept them back again. But it looks like you're going to hear from this person because they do want back in. I would say take your time with this ex, because I do feel like There's others, Pisces, okay? But they do miss you. They care about you. And they looks like they're coming back in again. That's what I have for you guys. Hopefully it's been helpful. Check me back on the next one. Take care.